gangs in the 1980s. Angie Crouch met up with a woman who left Watts, hoping to build a better life with her children. But it wasn't long before she returned home with a new vision.
So this is the area where I was told that I was born.
45-year-old Marrietta Scott has returned to Jordan Downs, the public housing development in Watts, to show us where her journey began.
Not sure which unit, but upstairs in the bathroom.
On a hot August day in 1970, Scott was born to a single mother on the floor of a bathroom in Building 86.
Her water broke in the bathroom, and I started to come immediately.
Scott says her mother was neglectful due to drugs and alcohol, so she and her 4 brothers and sisters were sent to live with her father and his parents in this house just outside of Jordan Downs. Despite her inauspicious birth, she remembers her early childhood in 1970s Watts as a happy time.
It was fun. Everyone looked out for everyone.
But all that began to change in the 1980s. By the time she was a young teenager, crack cocaine and gang violence had taken over her neighborhood.
I started to see my friends' parents get hooked on drugs. My life changed from me and my friends sharing shoes and clothes to some of my friends stealing from me.
Scott's protective grandparents forbid her to walk through Jordan Downs and sent her to a school outside the community for gifted children.
Although I loved my community and these people that I see, and I see the changes in them, I loved them. Yet and still, so it was heartbreaking, it was embarrassing to bring my friends from my schools into my community.
Scott knew that education would be her key to a better life, but she got pregnant right out of high school. And it wasn't until the 1992 riots that she realized she had to make a change.
At that point, I just kind of made the decision that I didn't want to raise my kids here, that I had seen enough, especially after my first son was born. Shortly after that, we had the civil unrest.
Scott packed up her 2 young sons and moved to Long Beach. She made her way through college, eventually earning a master's degree.
I wanted them to see someone in our family graduate from college.
Scott thought about leaving Watts behind for good, but her love for her community wouldn't let her stay away.
I'm hearing of my peers that I grew up with, their children are being killed. I'm hearing of the constant raids in the area and how the children were affected. You ready? You're going to slide again?
And so Scott returned, first as a teacher.
Where's our new friend?
And now as a supervisor with Children's Institute, a nonprofit that operates Head Start programs in South LA and Watts.
It's crucial to have leaders and staff like Marrietta, both because there's just already a built-in element of trust. She is of the community. She has been through some of the same things that the children and families now are going through.
I'm Marrietta.
Scott returns to Jordan Downs to recruit children for Head Start, hoping early intervention and education will give these kids a chance to succeed like she did.
Looking at this building, coming into this community, it makes me strive harder. It reminds me that there are a lot of children that are coming behind me from this community, and I have to do all I can do while I have the opportunity to be a decision maker. We're going to be going door to door, recruiting children in Jordan Downs for the Head Start.
Okay.
Okay.
I surely will.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, take care.
Returning
ladies.
to her roots to extend a hand to the next generation, showing them by example, no matter what your circumstances, it's all right to dream big.
It's really surreal. Sometimes I just think about it, and I have to know that there was something bigger than myself that guided me to be here. I'm here for a reason, and I have to make it count.
For some young and old, Watts is all they know. Moving on, and